is enough said.
Happy Taco Tuesday, Heat Nation. Yo, boy Ernest here. Back with another Miami Heat Talk video. Hope you guys are having a great Tuesday, staying positive, living your best life. Don't forget, if you woke up today, no matter what the situation is, you guys, I know we go through bad times, but if you were able to wake up, get out of bed, and live your normal livelihood, you're already winning. Remember that. Now, guys, please join me as we go on another Miami Heat Talk adventure. I am pumped. I am excited. Miami Heat basketball is back tomorrow. The first game of an 82 game regular season, starts tomorrow, where the Miami Heat go against the Orlando Magic, the Florida rivalry. So this is going to be a fun one. Look, we know that Tyler Herro is going to be out for the first quarter of the season. 3 weeks ago it was reported that Tyler Herro, with the foot surgery he had, missing 8 to 12 weeks. It's been 3 weeks, so Tyler's going to miss anywhere from 5 to 12 weeks. So it's going to bring his return maybe sometime in the beginning of December, middle of December. If we're lucky, if he can rehab a lot quicker, maybe the end of November. But he's still going to miss games. He's going to miss anywhere from as little as 12 to 15 games to as much as over 20 games. We don't really know yet. It's depending on how he rehabs. Now, if you hear Tyler in interviews, he's saying that he's on the right track, that foot's looking good. But, players are optimistic. At the end of the day, it's a foot injury. It's a foot surgery. The last thing you want to do is rush his return, because if you do that, he may re-aggravate the injury. And if we know anything about Tyler Herro, he has been injury prone his entire career. Now, you have players that can step up. You traded for Norman Powell in the offseason. You have guys like Kel'el Ware, Bam Adebayo, Davion Mitchell. You have Andrew Wiggins. You have Nikola Jovic, Jaime Jaquez. Now with Tyler Herro out, does it give an opportunity for Terry Rozier? Probably not. You traded for Simone Fontecchio. You got Pallel Larson. You got Kasparis Jakochonis. I really feel that on paper, this Miami Heat team can make some noise. But as we saw last season, after the Jimmy Butler trade, a team that was led by Tyler and Bam couldn't really do much. You had a 10-game losing streak also. So it's just really difficult to put our finger on this roster right now without just seeing the regular season play out. Because as much as a fan as I am, and as positive and as hopeful as I want to be that this team is going to come out and just surprise people, we got to see what the chemistry is like together. How does Wiggins and Norman Powell with Bam fit together? Who's going to be the number one scoring option? Because that was all Tyler. This was going to be Tyler's show. And with Tyler out, I do look at Norman Powell to take that step. Norman Powell was showing in preseason that he's not just a three-point shooter, but he can get to the paint. You know what you got in Andrew Wiggins. He's a guy that can give you 18 to 20 points a game. Solid two-way player. Bam Adebayo, he's a solid number 3 option. He can give you anywhere from 15 points, 10 rebounds a game. With Kel'el Ware, that's going to be the interesting piece. Guys like Kel'el Ware and Nikola Jovic, are they going to take that next step? Are they going to be those players that are leading your offense? Nikola Jovic, he can be the point forward on the team. He's leading the fast break with the ball in his hand. He has a great 1-2 punch with Kel'el Ware. I really want to see Jaime Jaquez take that next step. That's one thing with Tyler being out. Other players are going to have opportunities. And when Tyler gets back, you're going to be able to get this chemistry right and get the ball rolling. But here's the interesting thing with Tyler Herro. And getting to the next topic. As of last night, 11:59 p.m., the opportunity of giving Tyler Herro the extension has expired. Tyler Herro was open to sign a 3-year, $150 million extension with the Miami Heat, and that would have taken him 3 more years to his contract. It would have paid him by the 2030 season, when he would have been 30 years old. So the Heat basically would have kept him for the remainder of his prime. The Miami Heat decided not to give Tyler Herro that extension. Now, he does become extension eligible again July 1st, first day of the offseason, and that's where the Miami Heat can give him the 3-year, $150 million extension. But if he signs a new deal in 2027, he could be eligible for a 4-year extension worth $207 million. So I'm sure Tyler Herro's agent, also talked with Tyler about that. It's like, hey, if you hold out for another year, you can get more money. But the fact that the Heat didn't even offer the extension, it does say one thing, you guys. Tyler had a great year last year. All-star player. He's definitely an all-NBA level type of player. He can definitely be that. But I think the Miami Heat want to see what Tyler is going to do this year. Because the Heat won 37 games last year. You can say it was with the Tyler Herro and Bam Adebayo-led team. However, the first half of the season where they had Jimmy Butler, that's when they were a winning team. That's when they were 6 in the Eastern Conference last year. Then after you traded Jimmy, the chemistry doesn't get right with Andrew Wiggins and Davion Mitchell, even though Davion was a beast getting here. However, injuries happen, chemistry's not right, and you lose 10 straight games. And that basically takes you out of playoff contention, and you're stuck in the play-in, and you're stuck in purgatory for the remainder of the season. So I think the Miami Heat want to see, okay, full season with Tyler leading this team. Tyler is our number one guy. Let's see what happens. Injured. And that's been the story of Tyler Herro. Every season. Except for last year. He did play about, I believe it was 77 games. Yeah, but I mean, that's the thing with Tyler, man. That's been his stigma his entire career. Even since his rookie season, he doesn't play a lot of games. Last year, he played 77 games. But before that, from the 2020 season, his rookie year, to the 2024 season, the most games Tyler Herro played was in the 23 season, 67 games. He has missed over 15 games every season. 2024, he missed half of the season with 2 big injuries. And that's one thing that the Miami Heat are looking at. Like, okay, you want maximum extension, but this is the same situation that we had with Jimmy. We wanted to give Jimmy that maximum money, but we needed Jimmy to play more regular season games, something Jimmy didn't really care about doing. But here's the difference between Tyler and Jimmy. I understood Jimmy's point because, yeah, he played 55, 60 regular season games, maybe 65 he'll give you. But you knew what you were getting in the playoffs. A beast. An animal that just had no remorse for the other side and would do anything it took to win. And with Tyler Herro, are you really going to give the maximum level extension for a guy who has not proven that he can win when the lights are brightest? Remember how Boston clamped down Tyler in the 2024 playoffs. Look how Cleveland attacked Tyler Herro. Not just defensively, offensively as well. They did everything they could to scheme around Tyler, and Tyler had no answers. The Heat want to see what they have in Tyler. And I respect that. I respect the fact that the Miami Heat are not just giving Tyler Herro this extension because they feel like it's something they have to do. No. If you feel like this guy cannot lead your team in wins, maybe it's not right giving him extension. Maybe you should explore moving him for draft picks. That's one thing I will say that the Miami Heat cannot do, is let this guy go for nothing. I don't want to trade Tyler. I think Tyler is very capable. I think he's an all-star level, all-NBA level player. I don't think it's a good idea to trade him. However, if Tyler comes back this season, gets injured again, or just takes the Miami Heat to another play-in team and can't lead us in a playoff run, then what are we doing here? What are we doing? Like, you don't want to stay in the middle of the pack all the time. You want to contend. This Miami Heat organization is about contending. And if you're just hovering in the play-in, screw that. Blow it up. I mean, we've gone to the play-in tournament the last 3 years. It's getting pretty annoying. And that's going to be the great thing with this Tyler Herro situation. Because no matter what happens this season, you guys, it's going to be very interesting. Because the first 15 to 20 games without Tyler, if we suck and we have a horrible record, well, we know where we're heading. If we're a 500 team and then you add Tyler Herro back to that, I'm good with that. But let's say the Miami Heat shock the world and have a winning record, bringing back Tyler Herro. That's what I'm telling you guys. No matter what happens this season, it's going to be great. Because if we do horrible, we own our 2026 draft pick. So that's going to be fun adding to this team. If we're a middle of the pack team and Tyler makes us better, now you're exploring trade options to upgrade this roster. I believe in this team, you guys. Whether we're contending this year, not contending this year, I believe in this roster. So I want to hear from you, Heat Nation. Do you think the fact that the Miami Heat have not given Tyler Herro an extension a good idea? Is it a bad idea? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, you guys. Please don't forget to support the channel. Hit that like button. Do not forget to subscribe. Click that notification bell. And until next time, your boy Ernest out. And that is enough said. Happy Tuesday.